What is up? What is up? What is up? What's going on, man? What's the deal? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me make sure everything copacetic across everywhere. And it is. Now, I know y'all see me on the X page. I collab. So we do got a collab going on. I'm teaming up with the homie, Cash. Uh, that's me right here. Teamed up with D Bets and DFS. That's me. So y'all will see me on this X page, right? You'll definitely see me on this X page, and you know, and don't be shy. Tap in. We trying to get to this bread, right? And I'll be on this page quite a bit. So that's what's going on with that situation right there, right? So en route to helping, trying to help out, people get to the bread and stuff like that. Where's the notifications at? Right there. I'll go back right here, and let me share this up a couple more places before we get busy, right? Share this up a couple more places before we get busy here. Yeah, yeah, man. Trade deadline is over with, so that's a good thing, man. Cause I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of the Bulls making these weak ass moves. You feel me? So, run a quick check on these. Let me run a quick check on these injury news and shit like that real quick before we get started. All right. Um, what do we got here? Henderson tomorrow. Not on the injury report. Available Friday. Hart Friday. OG Friday. Heat Rocket Spurs. Conley been waived. It's a lot of moving parts today. Downgraded to questionable. Melton. Easton questionable. There's a lot going on here. I need to get down into some of that action before we get started. Moody, Draymond, Buddy Hield gone. Okay. All right. So look, it's been a couple days since I streamed, and um, the last time we did stream, we did put out some bangers, man. It was lately the plays I've been putting out been lit. Let's see, back. Let's see. I think we had like 20 to 20 out of 20, the last 23 plays, I think we probably cast one of these leans or whatever. One, that's a hit right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 2, that's 3, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right? So like 20 out of the last 23 plays we set to the side, they motherfuckers been cashing, right? So it is what it is, right? And we ain't doing nothing but coming over here and researching, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing things like that, things of that nature, right? So, it is what it is, right? It's all for free. It's all for fun. It's all for free. I just asked that motherfuckers bet responsibly, and it is what it is, right? So let's talk about what we need to be talking about today. Starting off right here with Washington and Detroit. Now, looking at Washington and Detroit, what I will say is Cade Cunningham questionable, Tobias Harris he questionable, and at the end of the day, when it comes to that situation, when you're looking ahead, like tomorrow, they do have the Knicks play Detroit tomorrow, okay? Detroit play the Knicks tomorrow. So this is the front end of a back-to-back. Now, me personally, if I'm Cade Cunningham and if I'm the organization, I'll probably sit Cade right here, right? So let's go to the and then he could play. And then it could be some blowout potential here. All that shit, right? So I'm fast forwarding to the Detroit side. So we could try to like cut the bullshit, right? I mean, Cade Cunningham, we know what he's in play and what he's in play for if he plays, right? To Jalen Duren, we know this is a monster spot for bigs, right? Versus Washington. We know this is a monster spot. We know this, right? He should get busy. You see his numbers versus Washington. 1, 2, 14, 13, 10, 17, 18, 19, 14 rebounds, shit like that. So it should be lit, right? It should be lit for Jalen Duren if, he's not on the injury report. But we do have Tobias Harris on the injury report, right? Him and Cade Cunningham. So in the event that, let's say, Tobias Harris doesn't go, we swap him out for somebody like Javonte Green or something like that. And we don't have lines out because they know better than to put lines out right now. But if I filter this without Tobias Harris, boom. So the few games, look, he's played all this season, 32, 36, 27, 28, 16, 26, 24, 29, 30, 29, 25, and 32 minutes without Tobias Harris. Now, with Tobias Harris with Tobias Harris in the lineup, you can see right here, like 12 minutes, 19. With Tobias Harris, 13 minutes, 19 minutes, 8, 11. Y'all get the drift of what I'm saying. If there's no Tobias Harris, then we looking at Javonte Green, right? Of course, they're going to adjust his numbers accordingly. Just like I said, without Tobias Harris, he's put up what? 7 rebounds here, 7 points, 11 points, 17, 11, 11, 13, a 20 here, a 21 there, whatever the case may be. So, it is what it is. He did, last time these two teams played, November 10th, that had to be without Tobias Harris. He did have a double-double. What I'm saying now, though, is, he could be one of the main beneficiaries if there's no Tobias Harris. Now, Cade Cunningham. Who the fuck would it be? It would be Karis Hurt, Ron Levert. Would it be Sasser? Sasser? Without Cade Cunningham, Sasser. 20 points here. Minutes. 7 minutes. Da-da-da-da. Then you got, you also have, Levert, right? Where's Levert? Levert got them skills too. Karis Levert. Hold up. Let me see. Right there. Right? So, let me see. Karis Levert without Cade Cunningham. All right, his minutes don't really do them. His usage might go up, though, but his minutes really don't pop. Long story short, this is Washington. It's Washington, and, they made some trades, and a lot of those people are not going to be there. So, it is what it is. Now, whatever you want to do for the Washington side, the usage is going to be concentrated. Whatever you want to do, be my guest. Let me see. As far as the injury news here in Washington, let me see. Day. They're not giving me come on, man, show me who's out. You know what? Let me go over here to X. And they'll show me who's out. Let me see. I need to see who's in and out for this game here. Okay. Trey Johnson out and Trae Young out. Vukovic, Whitmore. On top of who they traded. So, what's the name should play a lot. Keyshawn George, Koulibaly, Justin Champagnie, Sarr. Who don't know who gonna start? But not Trey, but Bub. Bub should play a lot here. Okay? So Bub should play a lot here. So his points sitting at 12.5. His assists at 4.5. Me personally, I'll be looking at his raw points, right? But I don't like the matchup. I'm not going to tell you I like the matchup, but I would be looking at their raw points because they need to go out there and do something. So I would look at their raw points. But they can easily get their ass blew out here, right? So be careful. I couldn't talk you off not even not even betting on them, right? So it is what it is with that situation, but they still got to go out there and play. So I get Champagnie. He's going to be put into a role where he's definitely going to have to try to rebound. So, it is what it is, right? Let's move on from this game to the next game. Brooklyn or Orlando, right? Damn, I got the hiccups. Now, one thing I was looking at for Brooklyn here was going to be the shot attempts for Michael Porter Jr. Right now, you're getting the shot attempts for Michael Porter Jr. at 19.5. I know there's blowout concern and shit like that, but at the end of the day, you can look at his shot attempts or you can look at his field goal attempts and three-point attempts, right? These are just attempts. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to make them. Just go out there and take them, right? So right here, Paulo shit looked interesting too, but like I said, you get Michael Porter Jr. at 19.5 shot attempts here. Okay, now he could get there. Like 2 of his last 3 games, 24 shots, 28 shots, no Cam Thomas. They just waved his ass. So you get where I'm coming from. Just the volume shit. You can either bet that. You can bet his points, right? You can bet his 3-point attempts, 9 attempts, 15 attempts, 10 attempts, 12 attempts, shit like that, right? So his 3-point attempts are sitting at 9.5. Like it's a parlay piece, but that's a parlay piece you could definitely look at, right? Rewind it back to field goal attempted. Like we could go back to that first game and you can see some shit like let's see. Carrington, 11.5 shot attempts. I don't know about that, right? Keyshawn George, 12.5 shot attempts. Those motherfuckers probably going over today. Probably. Probably, maybe not, whatever the case may be. Maybe not, but it's possible. Let me go back and see how many shot attempts these guys been taking as of late, real quick. My fault, y'all. And it's playing with me, man. Let me see. The site is playing with me. The site running slow. Okay, there you go. Keyshawn George, shot attempts, 8, 6. I don't like that. How about Bob Carrington? See, Carrington, 10, 7, 11, 11, 11, 14, 12, 14. Something tell me he's probably going to be, we getting a reasonable number for him to go over his shot attempts. It's a minus at 11.5, 12 shots with everybody hurt. Give me 12 shot attempts. I like that, right? Minus 120. Those are some plays that we can look to. I like that, both of them plays. I might end up parlaying those motherfuckers. Who knows? Now back to Brooklyn and Orlando. I just don't want to wreck my brain with the Brooklyn side of things and the Magic side of things. It looks like something. Maybe I might make a play on the Orlando team total over, or it'll be Brooklyn or nothing for me. Of course, the Magics are nothing for me. Orlando are nothing for me in the spot. Now, Jalen Suggs, he's hit this assist prop in 5 straight games, 3 straight games, and 5 of 6. So I can see instances where he get into his assist prop. So I tell you, I wouldn't take the under. I'll put that to the side. I wouldn't take the under though. Okay. Anthony Black. The Desmond Baines and your Paulos. Paulo is interesting, right? I don't mind targeting the power forwards here versus this team. Paulo last time on the 7 gave him 30, 14, and 6. I can see instances where he can get to his points prop at 22.5, a measly 22.5, but that's if you want to get there. Be my guest, right? So that's if you want to get there. I couldn't talk you off of it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that situation. Your Wendell's and right? I'm just moving along. Utah and Atlanta, right? So Atlanta then got deep as hell, right? So, as far as the side for me, it'll be Atlanta or nothing, of course. Collier, his assist prop, 11.5. I still like it. I still like it. So if you want to get there or a double, something like that, at minus 135 or something like that, be my guest. I don't want nothing to do with your Cody Williams and shit like that. He probably could get to that 10 points. He played 40 minutes last game as well. Collier played 48 minutes every fucking second of the game. And then, Ace Bailey, his points are very interesting. I couldn't talk off of that, whatever, right? Yusuf Nurkic, don't know if he's going to play. If he's not in the starting lineup, then, he more likely probably won't get in. Dyson Daniels, His assists, rebounds and assists could be in play. Walker numbers could be in play. It's a lot of mouths to feed over here right now. Don't know what they're going to do with a lot of these guys. Jalen Johnson, triple-double threat. It's just everything is just in play, truth be told. What's his assist numbers? 8.5? 8.5 seems... and then it's some upside on that 8.5 and 9.5 at plus 170. So, that's something that's very enticing, his assist prop. The 1.5 3 for Jalen Johnson, I like that. He's over in 6 of 8. I like that, right? He can just erupt. He's just one of those guys. The 1.5 threes for Okongwu, it's at 2.5 now. So the 2.5 I really don't really gel with, but the 1.5 I like it. Even at right here, if you want to use it, the parlay piece, be my guest. The 1.5 threes, I couldn't talk you off of it. You do get C.J. McCollum. His ass been letting it ride 5 threes in 5 of his last games. So I couldn't talk you off his 3-pointers at 2.5. The minutes, he's been getting a decent amount of minutes, and he's been going out there, letting it fly, right? It looked like he's averaging around 15 shots. If you want to just take his shot attempts, then you could look at C.J. McCollum's shot attempts. C.J. McCollum's shot attempts around 14.5. That's about his average, right? Those are just attempts, The Bulls of Toronto, like, what are we doing, Chicago? My Bulls, what are we doing? Let me take an intermission here and refresh this injury report, see if we got any new news. Tyrese Martin ruled out. Sam Hauser not on the injury report for Friday. Neither is Jaylen Brown. Okay, let's keep it moving. So, 1 second, my guys. 1 second, fam. 1 second. All right. So Bulls and Raptors. I don't know. I don't know, man. This shit is crazy, man. I don't know who's available. I don't know what's about to happen here in this situation, but I don't know who's going to start. I don't know anything. But Buzella's been balling. I just don't like this matchup, right? So, Jaden Smith, we know he can go out there and give you a double-double at times. He's had 1 of 4 of his last 10 games. He can also hit the 3. Those are things you can look out for him. His double-doubles are plus 175. Like I said, those are things you can look out for him, right? The 3, the double-double, regular individual points. He's been kind of efficient with his numbers, right? 6 for 9, 6 for 10, 5 for 7, 5 for 9, 4 for 7, 5 for 7. He's pretty efficient, okay? And that's one thing that I do like about this situation. He's pretty efficient, but I don't know, right? On the flip side, you quickly, this 5.5 assists is a yes, right? It's a yes. I don't know what you're going to get it from across the industry, but right here on FanDuel, you get minus 136. He has upside. He should have upside on that number. Last time he played the Bulls, he had 9 assists, so I couldn't talk you off 6 or 7 assists or something like that. Taking a look at his potential assists, haven't been the greatest, but the passes are there, 61, 66 and 61. You could also look at his points plus assists because there will be no R.J. Barrett, and I forgot who they traded. I think they traded somebody too. So it is what it is. Jamal Shead is another guy who will go out there and drop dimes. He'll drop dimes. You can look at his assist prop as well. I don't know what the game plan is going to be like, if they're going to let Jamal Shead be the point guard and let Emmanuel quickly go out there and be something like the 2. But, whatever happens, you could look at Emmanuel Quickly's points plus assists if you want, or regular raw points, right? And or threes at 2.5. All that's in play for Emmanuel quickly. Brandon Ingram, 22.5 points. It's definitely a low number. It's a low number. And you know this Raptors team has been playing some great defense. He's over this line at 3 or 4, and we know he can exceed this number. You know, I would that would be the first thing I would be looking at for him is the Raptors. I mean his points. Now shout out to my boy. He pointed out his rebounds at home had been pretty much a wagon, but his number is exaggerated right now. It says 6.5 now, but as you can see, that number was around 4.5 or 5.5. He had been crushing that number at home. Scotty Barnes. You can look at Scotty Barnes' rebounds, double. It's in play. It's in play here. You can look at his rebounds in play, his points in play, rebounds and assists. Right now, that could be a play, right? PRAs or rebounds and assists. You get his rebounds and assists at 14.5 right now. He's over that number in 3 of 5 and 5 of 10. That's a number that's pretty much playable, even at 20 points, or you could probably look at the PRAs. All those numbers right there are pretty much playable. And remember, there'll be no RJ Barrett here. So, you know, it is what it is. Colin Murray Boyles here. Shout out to my boy putting me on the blocks. He got his blocks versus Utah, didn't get it versus Minnesota here. But this is a spot where I can see instances where he could probably get to his blocks. Or if you want to pick up side, you can use his fantasy score or something of that nature. But at the end of the day, Colin Murray Boyles here. This should be a good rebounding spot, or a good spot for him to try to splurge here. The Bulls, you can see what the Bulls been doing. They've been giving it up, right? Pascal got busy on them. Bam, 3 games in a row with almost a double-double. Miles Turner went out there, gave him 15. So, points plus rebounds. If you're feeling froggy, a double-double, you'll get that at plus 575, okay? Behind him, you get Mamu Shevesky, who Mamu will go out there and he'll go out there and hit the 3, right? Back-to-back games over this 1.5 3 at plus money. Versus the Bulls, he's hit the 3 here and there, but wasn't getting significant playing time. But he is a guy, 20 points here, 14 here. He can come out there and go get busy in the scoring category and pick up slack when there's somebody like Murray Boyles goes to the bench or something like that. And definitely these guys need to get set up, stuff like that. That links it back to the assist props for guys like Scotty Barnes and Emmanuel Quickly and Shed. Next game, Houston and the Rockets. Now, probably my favorite play here would be Diabate rebounds, right? I just, Sengun is a great rebounder, but, a lot of the times he don't stop a lot of good rebounders from getting their rebounds either, right? I just, saying, throwing that out there. So I do like his rebounds there. I don't know about the double-double. Sengun is not the greatest defender, but I don't know if I'll go to the double-double. But I do like the rebounds for him. Diabate's just got to keep his hands to himself, right? There's instances where they could give up the assist here. So what time is it? Okay, I need to speed through this. Yeah, so it's there's the times where they can give up the assist. So I wouldn't count LaMelo Ball out. They give you a decent number for him at plus 115. Now, they will give up the 3 though. This Houston team can't give up the 3. Taking a look at the Houston team giving up the 3 ball here. Houston. Why did that just happen? I don't know why it's doing that. All right, so let's just take. Hold up, real quick. Let me text them and let them know that the site is acting up, unless they're undergoing some unless they're going some undergoing some unless they're undergoing some unless they're undergoing some testing or something right now. Meanwhile, let me refresh this because we got a Kongu out. We got a Kongu out, right? So let me text him. I had to let them know. All right, so yeah, LaMelo Ball. So what I like about LaMelo Ball, he's in their range right now, right? 30 minutes is back to back in 3 straight games. They will have no Kobe White won't be playing. Neither will what's the name? He's gone. Sexton is gone. So Trey Man. I don't know who's going to be backing up. I'm not worried about who's backing up. So let me see. Let me refresh this real quick. All right, so it looks like it's working. 3-pointers made. Let's see. Looks like it's back working. Probably had to just refresh. What I want to see is where they're giving them up at. Pull up 3-point attempts. Houston, catch and shoot 3-point attempts. Houston, corner 3-point attempts. Because Charlotte coming with the 3-ball today. Above the break 3-point attempts. Houston, above the break 3-point attempts, okay? So, Charlotte coming with the 3-ball. That's all I can say. So you got to, see how and where they're giving them up. So LaMelo Ball, last time he played these guys, last 2 times, 4 threes or better, 11 and 12 attempts. Assists have been there. Khan, man, 8 threes, 4 threes. Wow. Hadn't faced Houston yet. Brandon Miller hadn't been looking too good versus Houston. But, man, they coming with the 3-point attempts. You know that, right? I can't tell you who you know what I'm saying? I can't tell you, but I don't know who I would go to here. I ain't even gonna lie. Even this 1.5 threes, this probably would be the one I'd probably take, that 1.5 3 or minus 130 here, right? I'd probably take that for sure. And then Dee Bets, his rebounds and stuff like that, I like it, man. Kevin Durant is a very interesting play tonight at 24.5 points. Hornets on the road have looked pretty good here, right? Let me see something here. Sides. Hornets on the road. They've won 8 of their last 10 on the road. They've been getting busy, right? You can see that, right? And been covering and shit, man. So, what's the line here? 4.5. 4.5. Interesting. Very. Houston did not get a guard, so I guess. Tyree Easton, I have been flirting with that 11.5 points. I don't know how I feel about it, man. Even though there's been a lot of green here, I still don't know how I feel about it. I guess I probably wouldn't take the under. It probably would be over or nothing for me. But Kevin Durant is a very interesting play here for me. 24.5 points. This is a back-to-back, right? Yeah. He played 32 minutes yesterday, had 15 points. He should be looking to get back today. If he plays, he should be looking to get back. Shingun. It's a back-to-back. I don't know how I feel, man. I don't know how I feel. I don't. You guys know how you guys feel. You can let me know, but I don't know. I don't know, right? The Spurs and Mavericks game here. Yeah, the Spurs -8. It's definitely looks like a play, right? It looks like a play. And I think I'll make a play on this game in some shape, form, or fashion. Wemby, I mean, maybe a double-double as a parlay piece or something like that. I don't know. Cooper Flag, 20 shots, 29, 25, and 24 shots. I will definitely have to go see what his shot attempts look like. $20.5. And he's taken 29, 25, and 24 shots versus this team back in the beginning of the season, so I won't count that. But his shot attempts looks like something that is very interesting. I couldn't talk you. I was gonna say I couldn't talk off his rebounds, but I just don't like this game. I don't. I mean, we know Flag gonna be out there. We know Christie's going to be out there, and we know Najee's going to be out there. Caleb Martin more than likely is going to be out there for a while as well. The rest of these motherfuckers got their hands full. So, I mean, if they can find ways, these are the guys that are going to have to do it, right? Your Flags, your Christies, and your Marshalls. These are the guys that are going to have to do it, right? Shout out to my boy. He continues to hit this rebound prop. Najee Marshall, he continues to rebound pretty good. So, I mean, I don't know, man. They got gutted, too, on the trade side. I have to go back and really deep dive into who left, right? I really need to dive into who left, man. That was crazy, man. I have to go back and look, but I ain't going to hold you guys up. Keep on moving here to this Lakers game. Now, I want to take a quick look, real quick, at I need to see where this boy's rebounds is at. Y'all already know I'm about to blow some money on Ayton. I can see Ayton get to his rebounds. I can, but whatever. So, Maxey, 27.5 points. I wouldn't take the under here. I would not take the under here. Reeves back. It would be the over and nothing for me. VJ, whenever Embiid's out, I'll take his rebounds. Don't know what I want to do with them here. Oubre, the 1.5 threes, I like it, right? The 1.5 3, I like it. Embiid is Embiid, right? He's Embiid. So we know who he is and what he does. Hasn't played since the second. It's the fifth. You know, I'll be looking for something like 30 points for him. What I'm going to end up doing is taking Embiid points and probably taking Maxey points too, man, and see what they do. Both of them might get there. One of them will get there for sure, I would say. Luka, he's been on the tear from beyond the arc. He's rebounding the ball really well versus these guys. And he's giving these boys triple doubles, right? Two straight triple doubles. I could see it though. Reeves, 15.5 points prop. The 1.5 3 for Reeves, I would like that. I don't mind that. The 1.5 threes for Reeves, I don't mind that. That 1.5, it's just like if you do or don't. So I don't mind that, right? Marcus Smart, I don't know what I'm doing with him. LeBron, I seen a special for LeBron somewhere. That might have been Prize Picks. I think it was like 16.5. If you got another play you want to pair with that, go ahead on and play that, right? If you like that. So I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, so Prize Picks has a 16.5 play. So I like it. You know what I'm saying? If you want that, you know, I can't talk you off of it. Okay? So that's a 16.5 play. And if you got another play, then boom, there you go. A two leg for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling froggy, let me refresh this real quick. Raptors. Okay, let's keep on moving. And I have interest in this one assist as a parlay piece for DeAndre Ayton, and I have interest in his rebounds. I haven't went there. He's gonna have to keep his hands to himself today. One more game, which is the Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix game. Pods. The day that I did that live, Pods really sold me that day. Man, he really sold me that day. Right here, the 2 assists, the 2 rebounds, and the 8 points. That was terrible, man. We were smoking. And on that stream, I forgot to bet it, but Melton did end up getting them 6 assists we were talking about, and he had 6 rebounds. He didn't have the greatest night shooting, but that 6 assists for him, and even right now, is a plus 1060, right? He's questionable right now to play, and then this is a tough matchup here versus the Suns. Either way it go, I mean, man, Pods so sold right there, boy. Moody continues to get busy from beyond the arc. There, he continues, man. 2.5 threes, minus 140. He's over this line and 8 of 10 for 3 threes. He continues to get busy. So I couldn't talk off of that. Santos is, I can't right now, man. But the 1.5 3, he's been cracking it, but he, I don't know, right? Now, they lost Buddy. They lost Kuminga. Now, the Bulls know good and well they should have went after Kuminga, but I guess they lost Buddy. They lost Kuminga. And then we have DeAnthony Melton questionable tonight. Okay? So, Santos, Rashard, Moody, Peyton. They got Kristaps. Yeah, so Pod's going to have to do better today. Okay? Podziemski, he's going to have to do better today. I want to go out on a limb and say his rebounds and assists, something you can look at 9.5, where he's over this number in 7 of 10. That's something that you could definitely entertain. I don't know about his PRAs. I do like the spot for him. Defensively, not scared of those guys, but Gillespie, and they can let it fly from beyond the arc. So I mean, I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. Draymond, I mean, he's gonna have to take more shots. So he's taken 9 threes and 7 threes, right? The last 2 games. Let's take a look and see where 365 stands when it comes on his shot attempts and shit. So Draymond Green, 9.5 shot attempts for plus money. Okay, 9.5 shot attempts. They are now he's taken. He ain't been taking it, but he took 10 shots here, 10 shots there. Okay, let's go take a look at the 3. His 3-point attempts probably going to be at 4.5. If it's more than 4.5, they smoking, right? But I mean, it's warranted, but they smoking. So let's see. Draymond Green, 5.5. They know he gonna shoot the 3. They know they're gonna leave him open, and they know they're gonna let him try it, right? 5.5 3-point attempt at -120. I'm gonna take a rain check on it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take a rain check on it. Horford. Now, I don't mind the 1.5 3 for Horford any day of the week. Centers have been rebounding the ball pretty good on these guys, right? So you never know. He might be able to snag some rebounds. We do know he can drop some assists, and then we've got Post coming behind him, and Post can shoot the 3 as well, right? Versus this team, he's hit his 3 of his last 4 games versus them. 2 of those games this year. So we'll see. This Suns team, they're playing some good defense. This lineup doesn't look good right now. I don't know. It might be Suns or nothing for me. Colin Gillespie has been on fire from beyond the arc. 5, 4, 4, and 8. He's been on fire. That's all I can say. 4.5 assists. It's interesting. I've been betting him. If I bet him, he probably don't get there. Grayson Allen has been on fire from beyond the arc, right? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 6. So, what are these guys' attempts and shit? Let's see. Grayson Allen, 2.5. Gillespie, 8.5. 3-point attempts. Interesting, man. Man, that's interesting. If you ask me, I would be like, this team probably getting their ass whooped. They going out there winning, playing good. Brooks gonna shoot a ton of shots. Mark Williams, 11.5 points, 8.5 rebounds. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff, moving parts and things like that that's going on today. Let's take a look at since we went through everything. Let's take a look and see what would probably be ideal. Maybe for a 3-man, maybe for a 6-man, and get out of here, right? So I know I've seen a few assist plays. Let's see. So let me see. Let me refresh this to see if we got any news here. Porter's questionable. Naismith, Love out. Raptors. Okay. Okay. Field goal attempts. Threes attempted. Field goals attempted. This Bub Carrington, I'm end up playing that. If not here, somewhere else. I'm end up playing at 11 and a half. Suggs. Ace Bailey. Maxi 20 and a half. Maxi 20. LeBron 15. Okay. The Bub Carrington, I really like that. Bron. 16 and a half points. This ain't no back-to-back or nothing for the Lakers, is it? It don't even matter, man. I'm going to take the spot, man. I'm going to take the spot. Give me the 16 and a half. Let them go ahead and burn me up, man. I might take the 16 and a half. All right, so assists. Suggs 5 and a half. I'll take the 5. Give me the 5 for Suggs. Quickly 6 assists. I like it. I like the rebounds and assists for Scotty Barnes, maybe PRAs. I mean, we're going up against the Bulls. I mean, what do you want me to say? Which one do I take quickly? Do I take Scotty? Who do I take? Colin Murray Boyles. 5 assists, 16 points, 11 assists. I like it for Collier. I think so for a three mans are a good sweet spot, man. Look at Thomas. I'm gonna keep on looking at these assists here. So yeah, Jabari. Even Fox assists. He's over in 6 straight. Versus Dallas, like, yes, please. Castle assists. Yeah, GX, y'all got busy. I wanted Kaminga, but y'all can have him. It's all good. It's all good. Cooper Flag assist, 3 or 4. Luca, Edgecombe. I think I'm gonna go. Boy, this boy gonna have to keep his hands to himself. I think I'm gonna go. I love Duran's rebounds and points plus rebounds. Sar. I don't mind these 4 rebounds for Suggs either. Jaden Smith rebounds and or threes. It was time, man. He should have been gone last year. He deserves to go to a contender, and you know what I'm saying. He ain't getting no younger, man. He ain't getting no young. And the Bulls blew it up. The Bulls blew it up. They rebuilding. They rebuilding. So I'm still a Bulls fan. So so y'all ain't gotta wonder. Yeah, they blowing it up. Throwbacks. I'm thinking maybe, not maybe, but I got to like. As long as Diabate keep his hands to himself, I like it. Um, it's a lot of plays. Yeah, Josh Giddey, man. Josh Giddey. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do. Simons. Me personally, Simon's better than all the motherfucking guards we had. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Simon's, it's gonna be interesting to see. I like Jaden Ivey. He ain't going nowhere, man. I mean, he's still about 22, 23, man. I like Jaden Ivey, man. Straight up, I do. So 8 rebounds. What I'm gonna do here? I seen a lot of plays that I liked. We went through it. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I seen a lot of plays that we liked. We went through it. Um, I mean, I guess W, however you want to call it. I mean, they tanking. Maybe they might finish out playing good. Who knows, man? I don't know. I'm gonna do a 3-man though, right? Now, when you do a power play with a 3-man, it's 6x. That's good. You know what I'm saying? I could drop, $10 on this. You know what I'm saying? And get 6x. You got to hit all 3 of them though. I could drop 25 on that. You know what I'm saying? And get 150. You know what I'm saying? If you got 3 plays you like, I mean, it is what it is, right? 16 and a half. I'm gonna take a stab at it, right? I do got a 6-man I could cook up because I liked a lot of plays. But I'm going to go with this 5 assists for Suggs, 16 and a half points for Braun, and 9 rebounds for Diabate. Diabate going to have to keep his hands to himself. Let's get it, right? I just feel like he can get there, but he definitely has to keep his hands to himself. He definitely does. Where do they have... Damn, they got 8.5 rebounds for Sengun. His shit 8.5 on the books too. Interesting. I might have to play that one separate then. Let me see something. Centers, rebounds. Charlotte, way down at the bottom. Damn. Okay, I see why it's shit 8.5 now. What about the last? Let's go by weeks. 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks. Houston around the middle of the pack. Charlotte still number 1. Damn. Throwback say he played CJ 15 points, Nurk 8 rebounds, 15 points. LeBron James, 21 PRA for Reeves, Kelly O. 2 Kelly O. Is that 2 threes? Okay. Brooks 4 rebounds. Okay. 20 PRAs. All right, bet. Let me put that up there. He said, "What's the deal, bro? You got a parlay?" Boy, y'all love them parlays. Say Heart 7. Damn, what was that? Say Heart 7. Is that Zay? All right, so prize picks. I'll put this in there. Kelly O 2 assists. Okay, I like Kelly O 2 threes. All right, so 5 assists for Suggs, 9 rebounds for Diabate, 16 and a half points for Braun. Right. I'm gonna try to smack that on the power play. On a power play, I'm gonna try to hit that on power play, right? Probably put 10 on that, and then that brings back 60, right? Um, on the books, there's some things that I like here. I like this could be a parlay too. I mean, over field goals attempted. That one, you seen that one I just put up there, right, Latrell? I've teamed up with Cuzzo too, man. So right here, man, I teamed up with Cuzzo too, right here. So if you want to take a look here, I'm actually live on X on this page right here, right? So yeah, so I'm live on X on this page right here. I already got it in there. Teamed up with Dee Bets and DFS. Tails, that's the Tails. The YouTube, that's the YouTube. And my regular channel, my regular X, say the same thing. But I've been doing most of the plays and stuff. I've been dropping over here on this X page right here. Like I'm gonna end up taking over this page. I ain't even gonna lie. But and I might shut my other page down because my cousin, his niche, it wasn't all that. But I'm gonna convert these guys. He got 135,000 followers, right? So I'm definitely finna. I might shut my other page down. I ain't even gonna lie and just roll out for this one. So if you want to follow this page, it's cash to play. If you want to follow this page, you can. I might end up, taking this. I might end up taking this page over, because he ain't doing nothing with it. It is what it is. That is Zay. Is that no? That ain't the Zay who I'm talking about. But that's Zay. It is what it is. That ain't the Zay who I'm talking about. My barber, man. My barber, man. But yeah. So let me go over here to bet. Bialbaselli and Matt McClung. These Bulls clowning. Anthony Simons, Jaden Ivey available to make their Bulls. Okay. I'm telling you that right now. I don't give a fuck. If the Bulls out there trying to win, then they out there trying to win. They team look better than they was before. It looks better to me now than it looked before. Fuck they talking about? I know I'm a Bulls fan, but White and Ayo, I'm gonna tell you what I feel. That neither one of them better than Anthony Simons, right? I'm finna actually go tune into this game. So now that I know Simons, Ivy available, Yabusele can step out and hit that three. Yeah, and we got Richards on Buzelis, and then you got, if they want to play all these motherfuckers, yeah, they better. I mean, you got motherfuckers on there that can come out there and give your ass a dub, 20, 30. Sexton and shit like that. If they want to, all right. It's if they want to tank, right? I don't know if they want to tank. If they want to tank, they can tank. But Mac McClung, I don't know why they playing in our face now with that shit. But it is what it is, though. It is what it is, right? Let me refresh this one more time, and let me get something on the books real quick. Let's go then. Shit, them boys come over there. They want to play, so I feel you. They want to play. Let them play. All right. So how about the universal book here? Put a parlay up here on put a parlay up over here on what the fuck you call this, FanDuel, and let's see what and then let's get up out of here. First of all, let me lock that in on Prize Picks. before this shit start changing numbers on my end. Colin Sexton won't make his debut today. All right, so Prize Pigs. LeBron, Suggs. I might as well took the 5.5 assists for Suggs as a demon. But LeBron, I might as well. I think I'm gonna have to do that then because if it push, it don't go to it don't go to a 2-man. I think it just straight void. Yeah, I just said that, man. I just said that. Yeah, I could tell you telling. I could tell you telling. And Diabate rebounds. Let's see if we can get there. I actually think Diabate can really go out there and get busy on the boards. I ain't even gonna lie. It's just some people go out there and get busy against Şengün, but Şengün might give his ass work. There's a 50-50 play here, right? So he could easily go out there and get his ass work too. Şengün will probably come out there and work his ass. And that was not a good fit for the. He got the green light. He said, "Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah." You don't forget he had his own team out there. Yes sir, yes sir. In Portland, you know. So it is what it is with that shit. All right. Um. Okay. Okay. Now, like I said, another play that I like. I like. I like. Of course, it could get tricky, but field goal attempts. I like 19.5 for Michael Porter Jr. I like 11.5 for Carrington. Matter of fact, let me log in here and now I can't log in. I had to call 365. I can't log in to them. I gotta stay on one. I can't bounce back and forth to laptop, phone, desktop. You know, so I be on my desktop. I be on 2 phones, my desktop. Y'all know how that shit go everywhere. NBA. And then we're gonna put a parlay together on FanDuel or something, and then I'm gonna roll out. I could stay for the live stream and for live betting, but look at this motherfucker. It's something about me and Bet365, man. They just give me a hard time, man. Hard time. That day I had to call them, I just withdrawed all my little bread, man. Straight up, man. Cause the loading and shit, man. Field goals attempted. Okay, let's go. Porter Jr. over 19.5. Let's go Carrington over 11.5. And it was one more. Buzelis might go over 16. I don't know. This game come on, so I got to get him a little time to get the rest of the Bulls on there. Collier. Who the fuck else did I say? Shot attempts. $11.5. Collier took 16 shots last game. I can see instances with Collier with 11.5. I can see instances where he can get there. LaMelo Ball. Spurs and it was Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag. Man, it just took the shit off for Porter attempts. They got they might have his 3-point attempts up there, but they do have his they got Carrington attempts up there if you like it. Cooper Flag 20 shot attempts, 29, 25, 24, and then going up against the Spurs team, I like it. They're gonna have to fuck me up, right? As long as this guys that I know they're gonna take the shots, man, and I'll live with the results. That one I might have to bet that one straight, but those three is a plus 496, right? I'm playing that. Who else we got? Draymond, Melton is questionable today. Moody been knocking them threes off. Santos, Dylan Brooks, Grayson Allen, 14.5 for Grayson Allen. I'm not gonna get carried away. I'm gonna stick with those three. That's already a plus 500. Okay. Okay. And then, so I played them as a parlay. I'm going to upload that one to Tails. You could also look at like 3-point attempts for some of these motherfuckers too. If you're not following me on Tails, it's right there. That's where all the free plugs and stuff like that come, man. And yeah. The last play I made over there, I've been taking it easy for that trade deadline shit, man. Boom, that's on Tails right there already. And they're going to map it. The AI should map it. So if you want to tail it or each play, you could just click on it. You know what I'm saying? You just click on it. And let's go over here real quick. How about see if they got anything else for us? Now, y'all can, the free parlay generator right here, y'all use my code. It's on the in the description somewhere. And if even if you don't buy a package or anything like that, you still get the AI parlay generator, right? So let me click this real quick. Let them cook real quick, and then we'll slide over here And let me see if we got any more injury news here. Nurkic won't start. That means he won't play. They tanking. Colin Sexton won't make his Bulls debut. Bulls come right out and whoop some ass today. I hope they come out and whoop ass. Who we playing again? Come on out and whoop ass. Yeah, whoop Toronto ass. Now, I'm going to tell you, with them boys playing, then I think you got to look at I ain't gonna say you got to look at, but I mean the 22 and a half or something like that for that's low. That's low. 22 and a half for this boy, for that boy. 22 and a half for him. Ingram, that's low, man. That's low. It is. That's low. Even if he don't get there, that's low. Ingram, 22 and a half points. I'm going to set that to the side because I like that. All right, I'm going to track that. I'm going to count that as a track. And then, like I was saying, the bets that we had to the side, the bets that I be putting to the side, I don't know if y'all be playing them or not, but like that Mamu cash, miss, miss, cash, right? So that was 20 or 23 props. They could be parlay pieces, whatever. Sometimes I might, when I do my little video in the morning, I'm gonna have to put that shit up there. Because sometimes I'm gonna have to add that into that little Jackson video I do. I might have to add that shit into there because sometimes I put analysis right here, like parlay piece. See, it says notes. That says parlay piece. Right here say it's a lean, but it's a sneaky play. Here's 16.5 points, right? Double and points and rebounds in play. Rudy Gobert, right? So sometimes I put little notes right there because when I do go to work, I just whip this same program out and I start putting shit to the side when I go to work, right? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And maybe for my supporters who support me on Tails, maybe I might put these plays. Maybe I might just put these plays on there, right? Because behind that paywall thing, behind the paywall, because it is where you support me like $10. I think it's actually $10 for 2 months, which is well worth it, right? Because there's going to be times where I'm on first shift. When MLB hit, I don't get off until 2 o'clock. Like the game's been started, so motherfuckers gonna want that analysis. I'll be doing something the night before, but you know, I shit. I'm telling you. But let's go over here and refresh it again to see if any news came out. Wizards, Carrington, Champagne, Koulibaly, George, and Sarr. Suggs, Bane, okay. Tobias out. And Cunningham in. So you remember what I was saying, right? You remember I was saying with Cunningham out, with Tobias out, because they play the Knicks tomorrow, right? So this is a front end of a back-to-back. Now with I don't know if it's gonna pan out now, but remember I said with Tobias out. What up, J-Man? With Tobias out, remember, he gets a decent amount of playing time. But I don't know if I'm going to go there today. But it's going to be Javonte Green, right? So Javonte Green, and when you so he only be getting like 13, 19, 8, 11, 19, 14. But when you take Tobias out, then 32 minutes, 25 minutes, 29 minutes, 24 minutes, 26 minutes, 16, 28, 27, 30. Remember, at the end, last time these two teams played without Tobias Harris in November 10th, he ended up having a double-double versus this team, right? Now, that could be too much, but his lines could be getting ready to come out. This is Javonte Green without Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is out. Now, Thompson, sneaky play. This team is shorthanded. Sneaky play here. Even Thompson sneaky double is a plus 1,000, bro. Straight up. Thompson, his rebounds are sitting at what? 5.5. You got to get to it now if you want it. You got to get to it now, right? Funny as shit is he ain't been rebounding good versus them, but I don't care, right? He gonna be out there, and you know what it is. And then his assists been climbing too. You know what I'm saying? So his rebounds and assists sitting at he's over in 8 of 10 rebounds and assists. And I'm just saying, okay, this is one of those spots where, we're probably I would probably just look at, Cade Cunningham's assists, the three, the usual suspects. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, y'all know what I'm saying, man. Straight up. Do I like Larry points? I don't know. Straight up, I don't know. I was kind of like overlooking them, but I know no matter how hard they tanking, Laurie going to take his shots. Laurie is going to take his shots. I feel like making one of those long joints, man, and I don't never do those, but I feel like, I could taste it. One of them CVS receipts they be making, man, I could taste it. What do we got here? Let me see. Who was that? Oh, that's Utah. Oh yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, I think he could get to his points. I don't see a lot of defense up there in that area, right? The Riches, the Jalen Johnsons and shit. I just don't see them being that good at defense. Now, Koloko, they finna be shorthanded down there. Koloko, and then who else? Koloko and Muhammad Gay. Gay gonna get the bulk of the minutes. Koloko might get the start. Muhammad Gay might get the bulk of the minutes, right? And then you got Jalen Johnson gonna be out there. 1.5 threes is a parlay piece. I like it, man. I'm gonna have to make one of those long joints. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Embiid home run splits, kind of a thing. How though? I kind of like what's Aiden's rebounds. I'm a sucker for that shit, but it is what it is. Dylan Cardwell to sign a four-year contract with the Kings. Okay. All right, so let's run it back. Let's go back here. Let's go back. Let's go to FanDuel. I just feel like, man, I'm going to have to put one of them joints together, and I'm getting up out of here, right? I think one of those long joints, I think we could get off with one of those long joints today. I do think we can. Let's see, rebounds. Can we go to like oh, I love the 2 threes for sure. My guy. Straight up, I do. My program not working as to where I can get y'all comments on the screen. I don't like that. I might have to work on that. But let me finish this. Let's go. Where we at? Let's put 10 rebounds up there for I want them 5 rebounds for Thompson. I want them 5. I want that 5, man. They don't have his alternates out there yet. Thompson. they have the alternates by twos, but I want the alternate by one. Put that 6 up there for him. Get a plus 200 out of that. Yeah. Robinson threes. Robinson who? You know, I get a brain fart every once in a while. Brooklyn Nets. I'll be loving this one here. This 50% boost. I'll make me a bankroll builder off that every time. And every time. I don't even throw the book at that motherfucker. I mean, what did I like? I like the assist here. I'm going to stick with the assist, and I'm going to keep it moving. I ain't going to lie. Just try 5 assists here. 4 or 5? 5. Be greedy. Jazz and the Hawks. Bulls and the Raptors. Ooh, Jaden Ivey up there. They got those Ivy assists up there. Okay. Quickly. Go 5 for quickly. Anthony Simons. What they got his threes at? 2.5. He finna try to let them bitches fly. I ain't even finna lie. He finna let them motherfuckers fly. Where were we? Let me get some of the plays out the way that I liked. Let's go to the rebounds. Let's go them 8 rebounds. We'll take 8 for Musa real quick. Spurs and Mavericks. How about we take the Spurs money line and just go? Could have did a couple of 6 assists for Fox and shit. Phoenix Suns and Golden State Warriors. 3s. What did I like from this game? I'm gonna double back. There's a few threes I need to add in here. It's gonna come from I like Reeves 2 threes, Oubre 2 threes. Where they got what's the name threes at? I'll take Carrington 2 threes. I'll take 2 threes for Markkanen and Jalen Johnson. 2 threes. I'll take the 2 threes for I want to take the 2 threes for Bridges, man. Straight up. I'm scared. Scared he gonna sell, though. I'm scared he gonna sell. I'm scared he gonna sell. But I'm gonna take him anyway. I think I'm gonna just hold right there, right? I think I'm just hold right there, right? Y'all want to take a look at this joint here? Because I'm finna get out of here. Y'all want to take a look at this joint? the 10 rebounds, the 6 rebounds. Now I wanted to go down to the 5 for Thompson. I ain't even gonna lie. 8 assists for Cunningham. I can see instances where I really take Cunningham to fuck off this, right? It's just weird right now. Suggs, I should take him off. Even though he should get that on the front end of back-to-back, I might end up taking off. But I can see him going out there getting 8 assists in the first half. 10 assists and shit like that in the first half. Suggs, 4.5 assists. 4.5 assists for Quickly. 8 rebounds. Spurs money line. 8 rebounds for Diabate. 2 threes for Reeves. 2 for Kelly. 2 for Carrington. 2 for Marketing. 2 for Jalen Johnson. 2 for Bridges, man. You know what I'm saying? You could put, what would it what would it take to, oh, so you can't do that no more. Right. So either way it go, and that's a plus 2,100, man. You could put $1 on that and win 200. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got to keep sweating it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine when you put 25 on that motherfucker, you're getting 5 G's. So, you know, I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna run that. Okay. I'm gonna run that. That 3-leg we ran was James, Suggs, Diabate, power play. That's a 6X, right? Got to start coming in here. Y'all gotta come in here every day. Y'all motherfucker gotta come in here with that one pick, because I have to do it later on. Come in here with that one pick. We can put some 3-mans together. These 3-mans be playing now 6X. Sometimes it be better than the books. Then I did the 3-leg. I put that on Tails. Follow me on Tails. Go check it out on Tails. I ain't even gonna show you what that 3-man is. If you got 365, you can play it. Go follow me on Tails. And it's gonna got it mapping. That's a 3-leg on there, and yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna do some live betting and a few a bunch of straights, right? Some live betting too though. But this Bulls. It's gonna be interesting. It's going to be interesting, right? Let's refresh this injury news, and I'm out of here. So, Stewart started. Okay. Thompson. All right, we'll figure it out. Hey, tomorrow, make sure you go follow this page here. I'm taking over this page for Cuzzo. I already know how Cuzzo finna be, but I'm taking over this page for Cuzzo, and then that's it. Oh, here it is right here. You can follow both, but this is where I've been dropping. The plays at and stuff like that. Right? See, teamed up with Dee Bets and DFS. That's me. There go Tails. The link to the Tails right there. The YouTube right there. I've been dropping plays over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm live right there. I've been dropping plays over here and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Been dropping plays. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Trying to get he got a different niche, right? But he's done with the page, man. He's done with the page. I'm gonna end up taking over the page, so it is what it is, right? I've been dropping plays over here, and I've been actually neglecting my own page. I'm truth be told, I'm probably gonna deactivate my page, right? Because it ain't popping like this. Cuz had this motherfucker popping with his little niche, but he ain't tweeted right? And he deleted all this other shit. He had 130. He had more followers than this. This 135K. He had about 150 since I took over the page. He lost about 15K. But he don't care nothing about it. I'm finna turn this motherfucker all the way up, probably. And we're gonna lose some. We're gonna gain some. At the end of the day, you can follow it here, right? So, yeah. Peace out, fam. Peace out. If I can remember how to turn this motherfucker off, okay. Bam. That right there. Shit, I don't even remember how to turn this motherfucker off.